Greetings, dear friends. Today I begin with a crucial alert, a genuine caution about something we rarely discuss. Have you realized that as time passes, the initial area of our body showing weakness isn't our upper limbs or even our core, but rather our lower extremities? Indeed, your legs deteriorate first, and when they weaken, the consequences extend beyond mere fatigue or sluggishness. It's about surrendering your autonomy. Envision being unable to ascend the staircase in your own residence, finding it difficult to rise from a seated position, or worse, experiencing a tumble that could permanently alter your circumstances. Frightening thought, isn't it? Yet here's the encouraging news. This needn't be your destiny. Your legs function as the base of your physical structure. When this foundation remains robust, everything else maintains stability. Today, I'll reveal several remarkable nourishments that will maintain your legs' vigor, flexibility, and readiness to transport you wherever your journey leads. Stay attentive because these aren't exotic, difficult-to-locate ingredients. These are basic, economical foods you can incorporate into your meals immediately. I assure you, if you heed this guidance, you'll notice improvements within mere weeks. But wait, it gets better. I've reserved the most exceptional one for last. A nourishment that not only enhances leg strength, but also benefits cerebral and cardiovascular wellness. Trust me, you won't want to miss that information. Before diving deeper, let me ask, have you felt your lower limbs becoming weaker? Perhaps climbing steps feels more challenging or your equilibrium isn't what it once was. If you answered affirmatively, then this is the information you've been seeking. Let's make a commitment now, to ourselves and our dear ones, that we'll undertake everything possible to remain strong, active, and independent. Are you prepared? Let's begin. Why your legs deteriorate. First, why do your legs fade initially? Let me inquire. Have you ever noticed that ascending stairs feels somewhat harder than previously, or that standing from a chair requires just a bit more effort? That's not merely your imagination, there's scientific reasoning behind it. As we mature, our bodies undergo a process termed muscle deterioration, a natural reduction in muscle volume and power. Here's the startling reality. Beginning in midlife, our muscle mass starts diminishing gradually each year. By the time one reaches senior years, that figure doubles. But here's what most people don't realize. Your legs experience the impact. First, why? Because they comprise the largest and most utilized muscles in your body. Every single day, your legs carry you through every step, every seated position, every movement. They're like the cornerstone of a building, constantly under stress, always handling the heavy labor. Let me explain it differently. Imagine your muscles as a financial reserve. In youth, your system constantly deposits strength and stamina into that account. But as you age, your body begins making withdrawals. And because your legs are used so extensively, they're the first location where those withdrawals become apparent. The results begin subtly. Perhaps you notice your legs feeling slightly heavier during uphill walks, or you find yourself needing to grasp railings for stability. Over time, these changes become more pronounced. Activities once taken for granted like gardening, dancing, or playing with younger family members begin feeling increasingly difficult. But here's something even more concerning. When leg muscles weaken, it's not just about feeling fatigued, it's about losing independence. Research indicates that weak legs directly correlate with increased risk of falls, and for older adults, one bad fall can mean extended recovery periods or worse. In fact, falls represent the leading cause of injury-related fatalities for seniors. That's difficult information to process, isn't it? Yet here's the positive news. You're not helpless against this. Muscle deterioration isn't a one-directional path. With appropriate strategies, you can rebuild and strengthen your legs regardless of your age. Let me share a brief anecdote about someone we'll call Emily, a lady in her 70s who struggled with leg weakness for years. She'd stopped visiting the local park because her knees felt unsteady, and stairs seemed like climbing mountains. But when she began focusing on proper nutrition and basic exercises, her transformation proved remarkable. Within months, she resumed daily walks and even began ballroom dancing again. Now consider your own legs. Are they as strong as they used to be? Do you feel secure and confident when moving? If you've noticed even minor signs of weakness, don't dismiss them, because earlier intervention yields better outcomes. Ready to take action? Excellent. In the next segment, I'll unveil several powerful foods that can help maintain your legs' strength, flexibility, and readiness to support you for years ahead. And trust me, you'll want to continue until the conclusion because the final one might surprise you. Foods to keep your legs strong and healthy. Now that we understand why legs weaken first, it's time to counteract. The optimal approach? By nourishing your body with appropriate foods. Foods that not only help rebuild muscle but also strengthen bones and elevate energy levels. Ocean proteins, the muscle builder. Ocean proteins like trout, herring, and small sea fish are among the most powerful foods for maintaining leg strength and health. If you're not already consuming these, you're missing one of the simplest ways to protect mobility as you age. Here's why these fish are so incredible. They're absolutely packed with essential fatty acids, and these aren't ordinary fats. They're the healthy variety your body cannot manufacture independently, but requires for proper functioning. These fatty acids act like lubrication for muscles and joints, helping reduce inflammation, a major cause of muscle stiffness and joint discomfort. They also accelerate muscle recovery, so whether you've been walking outdoors or simply moving about your residence, these fatty acids help repair muscles and strengthen them further. But that's not everything. Ocean proteins also contain high-quality protein, the fundamental component of muscles. Every time you enjoy a piece of trout or serving of canned sea fish, you're providing your body exactly what it needs to rebuild and repair leg muscles. Consider it this way. You're giving your legs a necessary tune-up, ensuring they remain ready to support you daily. Let's analyze this. Imagine dining on a perfectly prepared piece of trout. In just one portion, you're receiving substantial protein, ample essential fatty acids, and important nutrients like vitamin D, which also strengthens bones and muscles. It's like a triple enhancement for leg health in a single meal. The best part? Adding ocean proteins to your diet is uncomplicated. For dinner, try grilling or baking a fish fillet with fresh citrus and herbs for flavor. For lunch, prepare a quick fish salad on whole grain bread. Or for a snack, small fish on crackers. Provide a surprisingly nutritious and satisfying treat. Not interested in cooking? No problem. Canned varieties are equally beneficial as fresh fish and remain affordable and convenient. If fish isn't appealing, plant-based sources like certain seeds and nuts offer great alternatives, or consider supplements to ensure your body receives necessary nutrients. Let me emphasize a fact worth considering. Research indicates that older adults who regularly consume these essential fatty acids experience a significantly slower rate of muscle deterioration than those who don't. That's a game changer, especially considering how much your legs accomplish daily. So here's the key takeaway. Each time you add ocean proteins to your plate, you're doing something remarkable for your legs. You're investing in strength, freedom, and ability to live life as desired. Such a simple change makes tremendous difference. Calcium-rich foods, the strength keeper. Calcium-rich foods like milk, cultured dairy, and cheese are more than just delicious. They're essential for maintaining leg strength and health. As we age, our bodies need additional support to preserve strength and mobility, and these foods deliver two critical nutrients working together to provide that support: protein and calcium. Let's begin with protein. It's the building block of the muscle, pure and simple. Every time you move, whether standing, walking, or climbing stairs, tiny tears form in muscle fibers. Your body uses protein to repair those tears, making muscles stronger and more resilient. Here's the challenge. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at building and maintaining muscle. That's why sufficient daily protein is non-negotiable if you want to remain active and independent. The good news? Calcium-rich foods represent one of the best high-quality protein sources available. A single glass of milk contains significant protein, while certain cultured dairy products preferred by health experts contain even more protein per serving. Like giving your muscles a direct strength infusion every time you enjoy them. Now regarding calcium, while protein focuses on muscles, Calcium maintains bone strength and density. Think of bones as your body's foundation. They support everything else. No matter how strong your muscles are, weak bones cannot perform adequately, placing you at risk for fractures or falls. Here's the catch. As we age, our bodies don't absorb calcium as efficiently as before. That's why ensuring sufficient daily calcium is absolutely crucial. Dairy makes this simple. Just one serving of cheese or cultured dairy provides a significant portion of daily calcium requirements. Adding these foods to your routine is straightforward and enjoyable. Start your day with milk, whether whole, reduced fat, or lactose-free if sensitive to dairy. For breakfast or snacks, try cultured dairy topped with fresh fruit and nuts. Delicious and nutritionally powerful for your legs. For lunch or dinner, add cheese to salads or sandwiches for protein and calcium boosts. Even cheese with whole grain crackers makes a quick, satisfying, and nutritious snack. Not a dairy enthusiast or lactose intolerant? Don't worry. Alternatives exist. Many plant-based milks like almond or soy are fortified with calcium and make fantastic substitutes. You might also consider other high-calcium foods like fortified cereals, leafy vegetables, or supplements. Here's a brief anecdote illustrating real-life effectiveness. Someone we'll call Thomas, a retiree in his late 60s, had struggled with leg weakness and joint discomfort for years. His physician suggested incorporating more dairy into his diet. Thomas started simply, just milk in the morning and cultured dairy in the afternoon. Within months, he noticed substantial improvement, stronger legs, increased energy, and ease. With longer walks and stair climbing, activities that had felt burdensome just a year earlier. Research confirms this. Studies show older adults consuming adequate protein and calcium from dairy maintain better muscle retention, stronger bones, and reduced risk of falls and fractures. So whether it's creamy milk, cultured dairy, or cheese slices, consider every serving as an investment in strength, mobility, and independence. Imagine walking confidently, climbing stairs without hesitation, feeling strong and steady every day. That's the power of adding calcium-rich foods to your routine. What are you waiting for? Start today and let these foods work wonders for your legs. Green vegetables, the leg saver. Now let's discuss an often underestimated but essential food group for maintaining leg strength and health. Green vegetables. I'm referring to leafy varieties like spinach, curly greens, mustard greens, and arugula. Those vibrant, nutrient-rich vegetables your muscles and bones crave. Here's why these greens represent such a game changer. They're absolutely loaded with several powerhouse nutrients, vitamin K, magnesium, and electrolytes. Together, these nutrients function as a team to protect your legs and help them perform optimally. Let's begin with vitamin K. This lesser-known vitamin plays a crucial role in maintaining bone strength. Consider it the adhesive helping your body absorb calcium and secure it in bones where it belongs. Without sufficient vitamin K, all the calcium you've been consuming might not be effectively utilized. Here's an eye-opener. Studies show people who consume plenty of vitamin K significantly reduce their fracture risk as they age, important for anyone wishing to remain active and independent. Now, regarding magnesium, the silent engine behind your muscles. Magnesium ensures smooth muscle function without cramping. Have you ever awakened at night with painful leg cramps? That could be your body signaling magnesium deficiency. Green vegetables represent one of the best natural sources of this essential mineral. Adding them to meals can help muscles stay relaxed and cramp-free. Finally, electrolytes, which transform how muscles handle fatigue. Electrolytes balance body fluids, ensuring muscles remain hydrated and functional. Think of them as fuel stabilizers, keeping legs energized whether walking, gardening, or climbing stairs. Without sufficient electrolytes, legs might feel sluggish, tired, or weak. You're probably wondering how to add more green vegetables to meals. Great news. It's easy, delicious, and incredibly versatile. For breakfast, add spinach to morning eggs. A simple way to begin your day with a nutrient boost. At lunch, prepare a leafy salad with olive oil, lemon juice, and cheese. Tangy, satisfying, and packed with everything legs need. For dinner, Sauté greens with garlic and salt as a flavorful side dish. You can even blend leafy greens with fruit and milk for quick, refreshing beverages. Here's a bonus. Green vegetables benefit not just legs but overall health. They support heart function, improve digestion, and enhance brain activity. It's like consuming a superfood benefiting your entire body. Let me share an inspirational anecdote. Someone we'll call Susan, in her mid-60s, struggled with muscle weakness and leg cramps. Her physical therapist recommended more green vegetables. Susan initially doubted. How much difference could spinach make? But she tried it, adding leafy salads at lunch and green smoothies in mornings. Within weeks, Susan experienced noticeable improvement. Stronger legs, disappeared cramps, and increased daily energy. Now Susan advocates her greens routine as her best change in years. Still unconvinced? Here's a fact that might change your mind. Research published in a nutrition journal found that regular consumers of leafy greens are significantly less likely to develop muscle weakness as they age. A remarkable difference for something as simple as adding extra greens to your plate. What's stopping you? Next time at the grocery store, grab bunches of spinach, curly greens, or mustard greens and start experimenting. Whether sautéed, blended, or tossed in salads, you're giving your legs nutrients needed to remain strong and steady for years ahead. With these incredible foods, ocean proteins, calcium-rich foods, and green vegetables, you now have the foundation for stronger legs and a healthier, more active life. But don't stop here. There's more to learn. Simple daily habits to keep your legs strong. Now that you know the powerhouse foods transforming leg strength, let's discuss daily habits taking results to the next level. Here's the truth. Food forms your foundation, but pairing it with simple routines amplifies benefits, helping build strength, stability, and resilience for years ahead. First, remain active daily. Movement is essential for maintaining leg strength. But here's the best part. You needn't do anything extreme. Even short daily walks work wonders, improving blood flow to muscles, strengthening bones, and maintaining joint flexibility. It's like pressing the reset button for your legs. Walking isn't the only option. If variety appeals, try gentle exercises like stretching or gentle movements. These build strength while improving balance and stability, crucial as we age. Even light resistance exercises, like using elastic bands while seated, help maintain muscle mass and prevent natural muscle loss accompanying age. Here's a tip. Schedule movement after breakfast or lunch. It's an excellent way to boost energy and strengthen legs without adding daily strain. Next, hydrate consistently. Did you know dehydration leaves muscles feeling weak and fatigued? True. Muscles need water for optimal functioning. Without it, legs are among the first areas feeling strain. Aim to drink water regularly throughout the day, especially if active or living in warm climates. Here's a game-changing tip. Begin mornings with water before coffee or tea. This simple habit jumpstarts hydration and establishes the tone for a healthy, energized day. Now let's discuss rest and recovery. Here's something most people don't realize. Muscles don't just strengthen during activity, they grow stronger during rest. Sleep is when your body works magic, repairing and rebuilding muscle fibers. For mature adults, quality sleep nightly is essential for overall health and leg strength. Having trouble sleeping? Try relaxing bedtime routines. Reduce screen time. Before bed, enjoy herbal tea or read calming material. Better sleep equals stronger legs, something everyone appreciates. Finally, combine these habits with nutrition. This is where everything connects. By pairing daily movement, hydration, and good sleep with our discussed foods, ocean proteins, calcium-rich foods, and green vegetables, you create a nourishment and strength cycle. Your body will utilize provided nutrients for repair and rebuilding, while your active lifestyle maintains everything balanced. Remember, consistency is key. You needn't overhaul life overnight. Start small. Perhaps add ocean protein to dinner, take brief walks after lunch, or replace usual snacks with cultured dairy and fruit. Every small step accumulates into significant changes over time. Now imagine your strong future, waking energized, walking confidently to parks, climbing stairs effortlessly, and enjoying every moment with loved ones. That's the power of taking control of leg health starting today. So what will you do first? Add green vegetables to meals? Take refreshing walks? Maybe start mornings with calcium-rich foods? Whatever it is, take that first step now. You have everything needed to keep legs strong, steady, and prepared for adventures ahead. Final thoughts. Congratulations, my friend. You've completed this journey and now possess the secrets to keeping legs strong, steady, and full of vitality. We've explored the powerhouse foods, ocean proteins, calcium-rich foods, and green vegetables that fuel muscles and bones. We've uncovered simple daily habits amplifying those benefits, helping take control of leg health like never before. But remember, knowledge is merely the beginning. Real change happens through action. So let me ask, what will you do differently starting today? Will you add trout to dinner this week? Walk around the neighborhood after breakfast? Or perhaps simply purchase spinach during grocery shopping? Whatever it is, remember, that first step unlocks a stronger, healthier you. And here's something important. It's never too late to take health control. Your legs are your foundation, keeping you moving, exploring, and living fully. By caring for them now, you're investing in independence, freedom, and joy for years ahead. Here's inspiration. Every time you choose nutritious meals, every time you step forward, literally or figuratively, you're making a powerful statement. I'm not slowing down. I'm just beginning. Now I challenge you. Share this information with someone you care about. Perhaps a friend, family member, or someone needing encouragement to better care for their health. Together we can spread this message and help others remain strong, active, and full of life too. And before concluding, consider, what aspect of leg health improvement excites you most? Such stories inspire others and might just motivate someone else too. Thank you for sharing this time together. Remember, health is your greatest gift. Treat it well, and it will carry you through every adventure, every memory, and every moment truly mattering. Until next time, stay strong, stay active, and always keep moving forward. You can do this, and I'm cheering your every step.